What's up guys, welcome back to Tech Phantom, and this is the OnePlus 11 with the most powerful processor, which is a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. You get a 100 watt of charger included inside the box itself on this phone, and a 2K display with the LTPO 3.0 technology and a cameras co-branded with the Hasselblad. Now, is this the phone to beat in 2023 as the OnePlus is finally back in the game again? Let's find out in this video. Should you consider buying the OnePlus 11? So let's get started. Now the price of the OnePlus 11 is 56,999 in India for the 8 plus 128GB variant, and this time around the price is little bit lower when the last years of the OnePlus 10 series. Now to bring that price down, there are some corner cuttings from the OnePlus, such as it comes with IP64 water and dust resistance, and you don't get a wireless charging in this phone. Now the wireless charging is not a breakthrough deal for some of these users, as this will be getting 100 watts of Superbook charger which is included in the box itself. So first of all, talking about its design, then the OnePlus 11 does resembles from the previous generation of the OnePlus 10 series, as the circular camera back at a bit of a offside, and not only that, the back is apart from that kept pretty much clean. Now on the phone do comes in two color options, which is the eternal green variant and the black color option. Now this green color option does catches fingerprint a much better. Now this version which we are using is a 6 plus 256GB variant. Now talking about the design of the phone, then on the right hand side you get the return of the iconic OnePlus alert slider, the power button, and on the left side there are volume rockers, and pretty much left is clean. Now on the top of side you get a secondary mic noise cancellation and the dedicated stereo speakers set up in this phone, and at the bottom you get the speakers, the Type-C charging port, the microphone, and the SIM. Apart from that, the back is protected from the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 at the back, and on the front it's the Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. Now the front is a back curved display, so you will be feeling a pretty much premium feel overall. I do personally prefer the curved display over the flat ones. The phone does weight around 205 grams, but it does not feel that much heavy, as the weight distribution of this phone is kept pretty nominal, and the weight distribution is actually very good. And the in-hand feel, it doesn't feel bulky or heavy in the hand. Now as we talked about the curved display, it do comes with a 6.7 inch of a 2K display, and you get a 120Hz of Super AMOLED display with the LTPO 3.0 generation technology, which is produced by the OnePlus itself. So you will be getting a very good refresh rate on this phone, and overall the battery capacity will also be impacted by this, and the battery performance also. Now the display can go up to 10 Hz to 120 Hz depending upon the what you are watching on the screen. Now talking about these camera, you are getting a co-branded Hasselblad cameras on this phone. This partnership is now been of 3 years with the OnePlus, and the primary camera of this phone is a 50 megapixel Sony sensor, and 48 megapixel of an ultra-wide camera, and a 32 megapixel of a telephoto camera with 2x optical zoom. Now what you also be getting in this phone is that the primary sensor is indeed optically stabilized, and the rest of the two cameras are stabilized with EIS support. Now you can get up to 8K at 24 FPS in this phone, and the camera qualities are amazing for a 56,000 rupees smartphone right now. The one thing to note also is that this camera is co-powered and co-engineered by the Hasselblad, so you also get a complete dedicated pro mode in this phone for all the pro shots which you need to take with this phone. And if you are into photography, then the pro mode indeed will be helpful to you overall. The performance comes is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 in this smartphone, and it also comes with a cooling vapor chamber, so you won't be feeling any kind of a heat or the warmth to the phone when used for an extended period of time, as out the gaming or this. Now the heavy task on this phone can be performed easily with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and not only that, what you can also do is that we did run a gaming test on this phone. It was overall a good experience, and we indeed did a CPU throttling test, which our CPU never gone below 80% for the 15 minutes of CPU throttling test, which is again a positive thing to add in this phone. Now during my brief period of time in this smartphone, I have used this smartphone on its high refresh rate, which is the 120 Hz, and also the display of this phone is also kept at 2K resolution to get the maximum output for the phone and the processor, and it did hold very well overall. Now, to power this big of a display and also the good amount of the refresh rate and the 2K display and the power, you also need a good battery life in this phone. So you do get a 5000 milliamp battery in this phone and also 100 watts of superbook charging, which is included in the box. You can charge this from some 0 to 100 in under just 25 minutes, which is amazing, as the OnePlus old tagline goes by, the days of power in half an hour. Now, the software experience of this phone kept pretty much clean, as you get an Oxygen OS based on Android 13, and you will be getting 4 years of a major OS upgrades in this phone, which is insane. Now, also till now the Samsung was only able to pull off the 4 years of major OS upgrades and 5 years of security patch, but it seems like the OnePlus is also catching up with the Samsung. Now, overall software is a good to go. You won't be seeing any kind of advert in this phone itself, as it's a premium phone and OnePlus usually don't provide any kind of ads in its phone. So it's always good to see. So it's always good to have a phone without ads, at least if you are paying for the premium of 50,000 rupees. The main competitor of this phone will be the Samsung Galaxy S23 for 80,000 rupees, or the Google Pixel 7, which is on sale. Comes at a price of 56,000 rupees. Now, the Google Pixel is overall a better phone if you are someone into the cameras, but if you are looking for the raw performance and if you are a pro gamer, then the OnePlus 11 is a better choice to go with a better premium in-hand feel. Now, also the OnePlus 11 does comes better than the S23 Samsung's, because it does offer the price difference is a huge, as the S23 comes at 80,000 rupees, whereas the OnePlus is available for 57,000 rupees for the base option. But you also be getting not only that. Now, the Samsung Galaxy S23 comes with the better premium feels in the smartphone and the premium features such as the wireless charging and also the IP68 water and dust resistance. But also it comes with the premium is the charger. As the premium phone, you won't be getting a charger inside the box in either of the Google's Pixel 7 or the Samsung Galaxy S23 series. But OnePlus do provide the chargers, and overall this phone is indeed a good pick to go if you are considering buying the OnePlus smartphone or even the general smartphone, flagship smartphone at a price. So if you enjoyed this video, please do hit subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update from us. Thanks a ton for watching, and I'll see you in the very next one.